Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today we got My Hero Academia Season 7, episode, I believe we're on episode 5 now. It's 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5. So it's in total, it's episode 143. But, guys, Season 7 is kicked off with a banger, man. Quick recap of what's been going on, guys. Ayama was exposed as the mole who's been leaking information to All For One. The whole forest arc, right? The whole forest training thing when they invaded that was all because Ayama basically gave away all that information. And the great thing that we saw is that Midoriya, the Class 1A, Aizawa as a teacher, they all have basically told him, like, hey, we're not going to give up on you. There's still a chance you can still be a hero, right? And so now they are going to use Ayama as their card they have up their sleeve to try to draw All For One out. Because up to this point, we've kind of been at the mercy of Shigaraki, All For One, for when they decide they want to pop out and start a fight and, like, confront us. But now we kind of have a card that we can play now to hopefully draw them out and do things on our term instead of always being on their terms. So let's see if that whole thing plays out. We'll see how this whole entire thing goes down, guys. We've got Season 7, Episode 5 on deck, guys. This one is called Let You Down. Real fast, guys, if you haven't already, man, do me a huge favor, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, guys. The goal for this year is we're trying to hit 500 subs by the end of 2026. Do me a big favor, guys. Help me push that goal. That would mean the world to me. And if you want early access to these videos, guys, you can join us over on Patreon. The link is in the description down below. If you're with us over on Patreon, man, I appreciate the hell out of you guys. But if you're not currently with us, guys, you can join us over there and you get early access to these. You'll also get the opportunity to vote for the next anime that we do as a Patreon-only anime. You'll get first access to all these videos. We're a couple weeks ahead on My Hero and Bleach over on Patreon. And when we start JJK, which we probably would have already started it by the time you guys see this video for YouTube, but you also get you get that video couple hours before YouTube does too. So join us over there, guys. Everything's unfiltered. We'd love to have you over there. Either way, appreciate y'all for being a part of this, man. Let's get into this, guys. We got My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 143. Let's go, baby. Things are quiet. Calm. Whose house is this?
We did our best, but we obviously
Koga?
failed. That child is a demon.
Someone playing tic-tac-toe on the wall. Blood scum.
Stop this! No one will ever accept this disgusting side of you! You can't just do whatever you want!
Himiko, why is your face so scary?
The only way to atone is
Control
die.
yourself! I'm telling you this for your own good!
Vampire family? So this was her childhood home.
You're so cute. Or I could feel like Kay. Her dimples are adorable when she smiles. Every night I have the same dream. A tiny red sparrow flutters into my room, and it tap dances all over my tummy. After a while, it starts pecking at my belly button, and pretty soon it's dancing inside me. I end up getting dyed red just like the little birdie, and I get to be cute too. I love
Damn,
it.
bro, she's like eating her wrist. I wonder how that affects her quirk, or what happens to her quirk if she eats her own
They
blood.
abandoned the place.
Are you ready to end this pathetic world?
I've always been ready.
That's the spirit. Whether you spend today laughing or crying, tomorrow will come just the same. In which case, we should laugh, don't you think? Why live if
Damn,
you can't
burns
have
down her
fun?
whole house.
You dummy, you're gonna get us caught.
Nah, the heroes don't have the numbers or time to spare on a little house fire. And don't get it twisted. I'm only nice when it causes Endeavor more suffering.
Does it feel like his patches are even more
It would
all over
work,
his
you
face?
know?
I guess not
You
patches,
should
but
use
it's
it.
like burnt skin.
Her power doesn't just transform your appearance. As long as you care for a person, it gives you their quirk, too. And before Makia carried us off, I swiped the blood of someone I know you truly loved. Twice, the real one. Sad man's parade. Let's turn his torment into grief for our enemies.
Shit, dude. The genuine question is I don't know which one of these guys have a more crazy personality. Toga or Dobby. Because honestly, Davi was pretty composed. He's always been very composed, I would say. Like he's very low energy, very always composed, very focused. But since he basically like revealed the whole thing about himself and Endeavor, dude, I feel like he's been very like almost like Toga level crazy. And I don't like crazy just feels like not the right word I want to use, but I think it's the word that I can think of right now on the spot. But he just feels like next level, like he's just fully released, right? Like he's almost like a butterfly that is that is hatched from its cocoon, you know? He just seems so happy. I don't know. I don't know how the correct way to describe him would be, but like you saw it there. Like he sees Toga and it's like then he just burns her house down and he's just like, you know, let it all go. And she viewed that actually as a kind thing of him burning away her past or her any pain or whatever, any kind of ties that she has. She actually viewed that in him doing something nice. And then he even said it too. He's like, don't get it twisted. Like I don't do anything nice unless it causes pain to Endeavor. Like he is literally living on the fact that this is what he lives for. He lives to destroy Endeavor. He is literally trying to destroy Endeavor and everything. Like I said, I think I said it in the last episode or a couple episodes ago in one of my intros where I said, dude, Dobby's whole thing has shifted where it's like not even shifted. Like, this has been his end goal, but he lives to just burn everything. He wants everything to burn down, including himself. Like he wants to go down with the ship, but he wants the reason the ship to go down is because of him. And so, and he even just said, he said tomorrow, essentially this war is going down. And now he just gave blood of twice to Toga. And we absolutely know that she loved twice. So she's going to have the ability to use Twice's ability to clone herself and make a gazillion versions of herself all over the place. I don't know if it's her or for like a bunch of Twices, but either way, like that makes your numbers huge increase. That's the whole reason that Hawks basically said that he took out Twice, because of his quirk being able to create that many versions of himself was just too much of a problem to deal with. Who's that? Is that Shigaraki?
Shigaraki? You okay?
What is that? Is his hair getting longer? Why does it seem like his hair is super long?
Concerned. Tomura's recovery is coming along nicely.
Okay, it doesn't look
He's
as long when
simply
he's standing up
proving
like that.
The quirk doomsday theory can be overcome.
Are you sure? That's still Shigaraki?
Of course I am.
Spinner, since you're a heteromorph, you likely know the overlap of those who are like you and the ones labeled villains. No matter how hard the government or the pros try, they can't illuminate every shadow in society. Many heteromorphs hold a grudge against the so-called heroes because of this. Those of us who remain must pave the way forward. When the League of Villains first made the news, the public was exposed to your form. And while you have copied Stain's costume, many heteromorphs now wear it in reverence to you.
We're past the point of no return.
They want him to be the
Even
new...
if I wanted to say
I mean, we
no,
kind of
how
saw that
could
in the
I?
posters we saw from a couple
Take
episodes
this
ago. but-
important step and help your admirers find their courage.
Everything. I'll destroy it all. It
I'm
doesn't
telling you, bro,
matter
it doesn't
what I
even feel like
think.
Shigaraki has his own personality anymore. He's just
Shigaraki.
obsessed with hatred.
I want to help. For your sake.
Yes, that's right, Ikuchi. In this world, everyone has the ability to become somebody else's hero.
Let you down?
Those of us who joined the search for the Liberation Front and the League of Villains
So he's
were
got
able to
people
capture a
inside
number
of there, too, that
jailbreakers,
he is
but
also
we weren't
using.
able to find the actual targets we were after. All for One and Shigaraki remained in hiding, out of our reach.
Someone carry me.
There's still so much ground we've got to cover. And with fewer heroes available, we have to pick up the slack.
I'm beat.
We should go to bed promptly. Our youthful resilience is our strength, so we must ensure that we're taking care of our minds and our bodies.
I don't think a nap's the same thing as training.
And brush your teeth. Dental hygiene is no joke.
And brush your teeth.
Spare time to trade dirty stories.
Oh, interrupted again.
Entering in a totally chill way!
What's up? You sound energetic.
Is it that obvious? Detective Sukauchi and the principal, too?
Have you come with
What's the
news about Aoyama?
Great news. I'm assuming he's got great news.
I need you all to listen closely. For now, we're only telling select people what I'm about to share.
It's time we discuss the future of our world. The final battle plan.
The final battle plan, dude.
Attention all evacuees currently sheltering on UA's campus. The heroes and police have combined forces in their investigations. What they found is that Tomura Shigaraki of the League of Villains, the man who single-handedly caused unprecedented disaster, will be active again in 4 days. You will no longer be able to freely walk about the campus. We apologize for the inconvenience
He looks
and we
drunk.
thank you for your understanding. We will persevere.
Your safety is
And
our
now they're
chief
leaving
concern, so keep your eyes peeled. Don't
the
forget.
academy, so
The evacuation system could activate
his whole
at any
plan of
time.
disrupting and trying to
You
get
have
them
to be prepared
to
for anything.
be
Honest to a
unhappy with
fault.
Midoriya.
If the kid had just stayed here, the big man would have had a hell of a time getting to him. We didn't have to lift a finger to make sure our orders were completed. That's a relief.
Okay, I was wondering how he was going to react to that, but he is right. They didn't have to do anything. I think I've said this in almost every episode that we reacted to, but dude, Bakugo's new fit, so fire, bro. I love it. Oh, there's Eri. I feel like we haven't seen her in a hot minute.
After we left UA, we moved into a makeshift headquarters located 30 kilometers from the school. A newly built fortress they were calling Troy.
Ooh, she's alone. Go talk to her, Midoriya. Go talk to her.
Uraraka!
Oh, hi, Deku.
Are you done unpacking?
Yeah, I didn't bring much, so it didn't take too long.
Same, just spare clothes. Hey, listen, I wanted to say thank you. For that speech you gave back at UA, I really appreciate it.
Oh, there's no need. That was nothing. But it's nice to hear you still obsess over every little detail.
I hope I'm not interrupting you.
Not really. I was just looking out over the city. You know, Deku, I think I'm probably pretty weird.
No, you're not! You're strong and brave, and that hairstyle looks great on you, and you're
And that
kind and cool
hairstyle
and
looks
nice to
great on you.
everybody.
That's not what I meant.
Bro started going in on the
When I had
compliments.
the megaphone, I was yelling down at everyone from the roof when, all of a sudden, I started thinking about Himiko Toga. I said some stuff to her that seemed like common sense to me, and she looked really sad to hear it. I was kind of surprised by her reaction. She's a villain, and partly to blame for the city's current state. She's killed and stolen joy from countless people. Forgiving her isn't an option anymore, I know that. But still, I have no idea what Toga knows about being human.
About
and
the
I can
understanding.
Stay focused on what really matters.
Look, I get it, I swear. Shigaraki has done terrible, unspeakable things, but I saw a little boy crying inside of him. Even though we're about to go to war, I don't think I can ignore what's hiding deep inside his heart.
Well then, I guess we're both kinda weird.
Dude, and let me just say this too here real quick, man. Like this right here, I feel like is a point that is hit on in almost every anime. And that's understanding. That's why I made that comment earlier. It's about it's about understanding, right? It's when we understand each other, we can truly know each other. We can truly love each other. We can truly like find peace, you know? And I think you see this in every anime where it's almost like once you start to understand it, like for some reason, the one that's popping in my head the most right now, obviously because Pain's my favorite character, but Pain, you know, with him, it was about the similar thing, right? It was like, hey, if once we all feel pain, then we'll understand it. We'll understand what peace is, right? Because you'll search for, right? That's what you will fight for, is for peace once you truly understand the pain. And that's kind of what he pushed for. But it was similar when Naruto had talked to Nagato and he had discussed that and he heard Nagato's story. They had an understanding. They were two people who related then because they both came from a certain story and they both understood each other in that moment. They understood each other because they're both Jiraiya's students. And it's similar here. It's like she just assumed like Toga, that Toga should know this is not okay. This is not human. This is not right. This is not what you should be doing. But for her in this moment to stop and go, hey, you know, when I said that to her and I saw the pain in her eyes, in that moment, I think she understood a little bit about Toga. She understood that maybe Toga didn't know that. Maybe to Toga that wasn't real. Like maybe to Toga that wasn't human. She, you know, for all she knows, Toga was never taught or raised under the same beliefs and understandings that Uraraka was. And that's what differs, right? Two different paths that led to two entirely different sides of the spectrum. One is evil, one is good. But Uraraka understood that. Like, she understood, or she's beginning to understand and wants to understand Toga. And she kept saying it makes her weird, but it's like that's not what makes, that doesn't make you weird. It makes you human. It makes you a hero. It makes you, it's honestly the most important step to peace. Now in this situation, she also, understands the reality of the situation, which is that, hey, Toga's done too much wrong for this to just be like a, hey, we can forgive you or we can help you, fix you, like that kind of thing, right? And fix you is not the right word, right? But it's about the understanding, I think, of each other. And Midori the same way. He understood that pain that he saw in Shigaraki, which is what made him want to save him. But I just think understanding is such an underslept on part or piece that is honestly one of the most important pieces, if not the most important piece, to finding middle ground.
Lies do not
3
work
days
on
later.
me. I can tell if someone has the slightest bit of deceit in their minds. What was the name of that ability? I took it in the early days of quirk appearances. I combined it with something else, but I can't quite remember what. I do recall that its original owner was a rather dull man. His descendants are more interesting, though. A twist of fate brought one of them to work with All Might. Together, they drove me into a corner. But now, the lie-detecting quirk will help to ensure my victory.
It's kind of funny.
I have a bit of an unsettling feeling in my stomach right now,
dude. Even though everything's crumbling. Maybe people are clinging to the old ways as long as they can before this way of life ends.
What are you saying?
Would you like for me to tell you All for One's true goal? Our country is in a terrible place, which has caused problems for the rest of the world. The value of the yen suddenly tanked. Many Japanese companies are declaring bankruptcy. Meanwhile, villains everywhere are getting more bold. Whole nations are collapsing. Humanity is in a panic like it was in the Great Depression, or when quirks first appeared. Our world will fall off balance.
It sounds bad, but you're wrong. People wouldn't allow that to happen. And besides, we're still here defending Japan.
I know. That's why you're here. This can't be allowed to keep going. I'm sorry. I had no choice. I want to protect the
son of a
Mama.
bitch. No. You've got to be oh, dude. I knew it, dude. I felt so uneasy about that, dude, because he went into that whole spiel about freaking the whole spiel about knowing whether or not someone's going to tell the truth. Then she called him uncle, and it was, oh, dude, come on. Ayama, come on, dude. Now I'm left to ask myself this, okay? Brushing off a little bit of like the wowness, okay, because he just popped up like this. But I have to wonder, okay, maybe this is part of the plan. Maybe this was the plan that they were using to draw All for One out. So maybe they're just doing really good job at acting. Ayama is acted this whole thing out. Deku's acting surprised, and this was a part of the hero's plan to begin with. That is what I'm hoping for right now. I sure hope so, dude, because if Ayama betrayed him again, bro, after all that, that is going to absolutely blow my mind. After all of that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Let's let it play out.
You didn't!
Excellent job, my conniving little star. I imagine you were scared to betray your friends. It can be so distressing to have someone put their faith in you, no? Your fortitude is impressive. And the speech about my ultimate goal was admirable, if not entirely accurate. Did your mommy and daddy explain that?
They said things would be better. You promised we'd have happy lives in your new world.
I trusted you!
Distressing! You can't imagine, dear uncle. I won't betray my friends!
You ungrateful worm.
Your acting was crazy realistic, Aoyama.
I knew it. Okay,
It's
okay,
was
sick.
believable
Okay,
who we
thank
ever
God.
become. But
It was
you,
all part of the plan.
That was a tour de force.
No, I was just following your lead.
How disappointing. Something is amiss.
I can get him alone. Just tell me when.
In our conversation earlier, and when talking with his parents, I could detect no malice. How did they hide from me? No, it matters not. However annoying this may be, One for All is in front of me now. The search clerk can tell me the location and weaknesses of whoever I've seen. The heroes Tomura fought in previous
Bro, he
battles
actually low-key looks
are scattered across
badass.
the country
Taking his
right
jacket off like that?
They will
Oh,
be
and
able to
Toga.
help
He's got
with
Toga
any
here.
expediency.
And
You're
Dobby.
alone. They haven't even noticed that I brought so many of my friends along with me.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
already
bro.
too late for you.
He brought everybody.
That's what you think.
Kurogiri? How can they use his power? Well, this will save me the trouble of finding him.
Who's this?
Papa and Mama told
Endeavor?
me this too. They said there's something
heroes?
you hate more than anything, and that's the world finding out that Japan isn't finished yet. To show them we haven't stopped twinkling, inspiring the world to unite and rage against you.
Bro, where's my boy Lemillion
That's
at?
why today is the day you're defeated.
Let's go, baby. Yes, sir, man. Come on, bro. So, okay. So it was exactly like I thought it was going to be. Okay. Like I said, once I let the shock factor kind of drop a little bit and I was like, okay, let's think about this. I called it, bro. I said, okay, maybe this is part of the plan and they just did a great job acting. Literally within seconds later, that's exactly what happens, bro. That is sick. And then the fact that he shows up, bro, dude, All For One looks dope as hell with that purple vest on and tearing his jacket off like that. He looks badass, bro. But then he brings everybody, bro. Dobby, Toga, Shigaraki, Nomus. He's got everybody with him. But then all of a sudden they've got a counter to it because then they bring out the heroes, bro. So the war is this, like, by next episode, bro, we've got to be seeing it all out. Like, the fights are starting. This is going to get hyped as hell, bro. I can see it going. I want to know where my boy Lemillion's at. I don't know why they don't have this guy in the fight. Maybe he needs to train more because he just got his quirk back. I don't know. But this is about to be fire, guys. I am freaking pumped up for that, dude. Dude, this season's been like, so season 6 was way more action packed, I feel like. Like, I guess not just action, but it was action and emotional packed. Season 7 so far has been like a mental drain so far, man, because it's like every episode, it's like, what is happening? They give you one look, then it's another look, but it's actually the look they gave you. And so it's like, dude, I feel like I'm watching, what's that magician movie? Now You See Me, bro. That's what it feels like. It's like sleight of hand. It's like, oh yeah, I betrayed, or no, the Invisigirl's the traitor. Nope, lying. It was actually Ioma the entire time. And that's who you suspected the entire time until we gave you one look, which we made you think it was Invisigirl. Then you got here, Ioma betrayed you again. But nope, not really. He actually didn't betray you because he's actually with you guys because he lured All For One here. Like, oh, dude. Just absolute fire, guys. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to stop ranting. I'm jumping in the next episode, guys. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Deuces.